The pulse pressure. Pulse pressure is defined as the change in arterial blood pressure during a single cardiac cycle. It is calculated specifically as the difference between systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Therefore, its formula is pulse pressure is equal to systolic blood pressure minus diastolic blood pressure. It is measured in millimeters of mercury. Same as blood pressure. What does pulse pressure measures? It measures the force your heart generates with each contraction. It also indicates the elasticity and stiffness of your arteries. It also has relationship with other forces related to heart. The mathematical relationship between pulse pressure, stroke volume, and arterial compliance can be directly stated as. This equation tells us that pulse pressure is directly proportional to stroke volume and inversely proportional to arterial compliance. A healthy pulse pressure is typically between 40 and 60 millimeters of mercury for a resting adult. Why this range of pulse pressure matters? 40 millimeters of mercury is the ideal baseline. It is derived from a standard perfect reading of 120 by 80 millimeters of mercury. Staying under 60 millimeters of mercury indicates your arteries are flexible and healthy. In case of high pulse pressure, also known as wide pulse pressure, the pulse pressure will be greater than 60 millimeters of mercury. This often occurs as people age, and it is a key indicator of arterial stiffness, atherosclerosis, or high blood pressure. It is considered a strong predictor of heart disease risk. Other causes include leaky heart valves as in aortic regurgitation or severe anemia. On the other hand, if there is low pulse pressure, also known as narrow pulse pressure, pulse pressure will be less than 40 millimeters of mercury. This suggests the heart is struggling to pump an adequate volume of blood. Common causes include heart failure, severe blood loss as in hypovolemia, or a narrowed aortic valve in aortic stenosis.